So once you open your QGIS software, basically you should have the software running, and you should see an interface that is slightly a bit different from this one over here. Ever used QGIS to work on some projects before? You may see your old projects showing in the view pane. So I happen to have an old version a little bit. That is why I just happen to come right away to this page. But if you have your software open, what I would want you to do is that on the menus tab, I want you to click on project, and then you open a new one. So project, new, and then it should give you the page that is showing just like mine. And then because we all have different computers, and then probably some process much faster than others, I would wait a few seconds after performing one activity so that we all can get on board, and then we can continue. So once you are able to do that, then we would move ahead. So I suppose by now we all have the new project opened. And now that we have the new project open, the first thing that we want to know is to get to know certain parts of the software. So getting used to the software interface. So we have the menu tab, which is what is shown at the top. So you have project, you have the edit menu, view menu, layer menu, and all sort of menus that we can work with. We also have other options just below the menu tab where we can perform other functions. So this over here is a calculator. You can do some simple analysis in that. This is the identifier tab. So if you want to identify what feature you are using, say if you have a shape file and then you want to know its properties or identify that, you can select here and click on that. So we would look at how to use that. In case you want to zoom in and zoom out, you have that over here. If you want to pan around, say you want to move your shapefile or whatever thing you are working on, you can use that human hand over there. And then definitely you have the save option there. So these are other menus that you can use. And then just below that is where you are able to import your data. It gives you that option to open various file directories to import your data. So you have your menu tab up there, and then you have your view pane, which is the big white area that we can see over here. I hope you can see the hand hovering around. And then to the bottom left part of it, you can even decide to change the size of it. So to the bottom left part is what is known as your layers pane or your content pane. So for all the layers, the data layer that you would be working in, that is where you would be able to see them. Okay, so I hope that by now you would have extracted your data. You know where you've saved your data, so that if you want to add that data, you can browse to that location to add it. So for now, we want to add the shapefile.